Late one night, a man heard strange noises and grabbed his gun, heading toward the living room. In the darkness, a figure was rummaging through his belongings. The man pulled the trigger and the intruder collapsed to the floor. When his wife turned on the lights, the man couldn't believe he had actually killed someone, but the sheriff told him it was a wanted criminal named Freddy, and he had acted in self-defense. The next day, the newspaper headlines announced his killing of the burglar. However, the sheriff revealed that Freddy had a father who had just been released from prison that very day. Sensing danger, the man quickly installed stronger door locks. A few days later, he visited Freddy's grave. Suddenly, an elderly man appeared beside his car and said ominously, "Your son looks just like you." The man's face went white as he rushed to school to pick up his son. He sought help from the police, but the sheriff refused protection, claiming insufficient evidence. Returning home, the man discovered his door lock had been broken. He told his wife to flee with their son while he went inside alone to investigate. In his son's bedroom, he found scattered bullets and a doll with its eyes gouged out, just like the burglar from that night. The sheriff decided to set a trap, using the man's family as bait. On a rainy night, unable to sleep, the man got up for some milk, not noticing water dripping from the ceiling. When he returned to bed, the old man was already in his son's room. The man burst through the door as the intruder escaped through the window. Due to the heavy rain, the officers waiting outside failed to catch him. The man angrily demanded to know how the old man had gotten inside. The next day, the sheriff claimed he had captured the intruder and sent him to prison. Finally relieved, the man went to the station to give his final statement. But there, he saw a wanted poster on the wall and realized this Freddy wasn't the person he had killed at all. That evening, he returned to the station and witnessed the sheriff leading men who were loading the old man into a car. The man quietly followed and watched as the sheriff knocked the old man unconscious and dumped him on the railroad tracks, staging it to look like a drunk accident. As a train approached, the man rescued the old man at the last moment. In a cabin left by his father, the old man revealed he was a military veteran. The two decided to dig up Freddy's grave to uncover the truth. When the coffin opened, the body inside was definitely not Freddy. Clearly someone was covering up his identity. Russell contacted his detective friend Sam from the war. The investigation results were shocking. Freddy had originally been a gang member who later became an informant for the Bureau and was in witness protection. The man's self-defense killing had given Freddy a chance to disappear. Now everyone believed Freddy was dead, so the gang would no longer hunt him. But where was the real Freddy? The three men decided to head to Houston for answers. But at the target's doorstep, they were hit by a car driven by a large man. Sam angrily confronted the driver and found a recorded videotape in his vehicle. When they played the tape, everyone fell silent. The footage showed Freddy engaged in heinous criminal activities. After seeing his son's true nature, Russell painfully smashed the videotape. He picked up his gun, determined to deal with this monster himself.